behind me I've got Asia, and this is about a 15-20 minute ferry journey, and we're going over to there, Europe, all inside one amazing city, Istanbul. And for me, that's what Turkey's all about, and it's really what my father was about. He saw himself as a bridge between East and West, and he spent his whole life really trying to bring the ideas, the insights of the East and give them to the West. My dad was all about connections. He was about connections between people, connections between ideas, religions. He was all about allowing human beings to reach their complete potential. And we can only do that in conjunction with everyone else. We're all part of one humanity. We're all, as Sadi said, the poet Sadi said, we are all limbs of one body. I really feel that in Turkey. I feel it here. My dad died in 1996, and since then the Arab world, the Islamic world has changed a lot. It's going through a very turbulent period, and in many countries Sufi ideas, Sufi organizations, the Sufi outlook is particularly under threat, and the ideas that were so current almost everywhere during my father's time are now in danger. So it's incredibly exciting for me to be at the tomb of Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi, and he obviously was the most famous of all the Sufi masters. And when my father began collecting material from the East to give to the West, he was one of the main sources that my dad used. So here at Rumi's tomb, I'm just thinking of the words, "Look not upon my outward form, but take what's in my hand," because for me that says, look at the content, not the container. And that was really what my dad was all about. He took the content of Sufism, he took the ideas, he took the essence, and he adapted it for another time, place, and people. It's particularly poignant for me to be here because right from the beginning of the founding of the Idries Shah Foundation, one of my objectives was to try to be able to return to the East some of the treasures of the ideas of Sufism that my father had borrowed during his lifetime. And I'm here in Turkey because the Idries Shah Foundation has published and translated and edited 10 titles by Idries Shah that we think could be most beneficial to people here in Turkey. And at the same time, we have got a publishing partnership with a mainstream publisher in Istanbul who are getting hard copies, beautifully designed physical copies of the books into bookshops, hoping that ordinary Turks who might not look on the Idries Shah Foundation website but might be browsing around in a bookshop will be able to access them. Because my father was not an academic, he was a Sufi. He treated Sufi materials as instrumental. He looked at how useful they could be to the people they were being given to. My father is dead, and yet he lives on in his ideas, and I really hope that people will be able to access these ideas, adapt them for their own time, place and people, make use of them, and hopefully they'll help whole new generations navigate their way through life.